Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 hair trends or things that you're doing with your hair that are dating you. I'm going to go over a few categories from color to part to cut, but as you guys know, I started offering a virtual consults last year, and in doing so, one of the bigger questions is always like, how do I update my hair? What am I doing wrong? I want a fresh new look. How do I get there? So anytime something does come up often, I tend to take notes because I feel like by making a video and telling my audience, it's going to help a much broader range of you. Also, if you'd like to book a consultation with me, all you have to do is email consultations@ellebangs.com, and I will leave that in the description box down below as well. But yeah, let's just dive right into this video. So the first category I'm going to be talking about is color. And now there's not a specific color necessarily, like a shade of red or a shade of brown or blonde that's going to age you. What can date you is more the placement of the color. And there are 2 things that could be aging you. So the first one is too stripy or too contrasty of color. Now, if you love contrast, there's definitely ways to add contrast to the hair so that you have beautiful dimension without it looking stripy. So the first thing is you never want that same contrast that you have up here to come all the way through, meaning you always want the ends to be more solid. Now, of course, they don't have to be blonde ends, but basically your lightest shade in through this midsection here should absolutely be the solid form kind of at the ends. Another place you don't want to see a ton of contrast is at the roots. At the roots, you want a soft transition into your color, meaning if you were to only look at, say, the first inch of color, it almost looks like solid one color as opposed to highlights or kind of a streakier look. So slightly darker, soft roots, then whatever color you kind of want through your midsection. And then more importantly, your ends should be at least 75% of the brightest color that you have. So if you do like dimension even through the ends, you can still have some of that, but the dimension that you have through your ends should never be as dark as what you have up at your roots. All right, next category is cuts. And again, this is one I get all the time. It's like I keep cutting my hair to update it and it keeps looking more dated. What am I doing wrong? And this typically is when you just have way too much layering. Now, we all know the beauty that layers can bring to the hair. It can bring volume, it can bring attention to specific areas and features of the face, but just way too choppy layers just looks more dated. So if you're looking to update your hair, I would recommend few layers around the face, but a more solid look in the back. This is also going to complement your color so much more beautifully. All right, number 3, and this one can be a little bit controversial, and that is to have like big bouncy waves all the way through your ends. Now, if you were to see a 19-year-old with this hair, of course it wouldn't age her. But basically, this was a wave trend that's either more classic or was more in at least 5 to 7 years ago. So say if you are in your late 20s and over, by wearing this look, it looks like you have a look that you've probably had for 5 to 7 years. Because that's a huge part of kind of following trends and looking fresh. I'm a big believer in always doing what works best for you, for your face shape, for your skin tone. So don't ever be a victim to a trend, but you should absolutely want to kind of reinvent and freshen up your look to look current. That will always make you look fresh and younger. I think today we are so focused on Botox and anti-wrinkle cream and all the stuff that physically I think makes you look older. And I think one of the easiest ways to look freshened up is to look more with the times. So again, this one is a little bit a matter of preference, but as a hairdresser, I do feel that this style does look very dated. And the reason for that is the trends with hair, it's all about a softer root, a lived-in color, more laid-back kind of beachy vibe, but keeping the ends of the hair a little more relaxed just gives it that modernized look a little more. All right, the next one is for bangs, and this is the thin slash kind of wispy bang. It looks very late 90s. And again, if you're 19 and wearing this look, it looks fresh on you because guess what? You've never lived through the trend when it first came around. But if you have shorter hair and shorter wispy bangs, it just gives the illusion of not thick, luscious hair. And one thing about looking fresh and youthful is always having like this appearance of abundance of hair. So all you really need is kind of like a tweaking of the haircut, but adding a little bit more hair, a little bit more fullness to the bangs. It's just going to make that hair look just so much healthier, and in turn make you look healthier, brighter, and fresher. And this is completely regardless of the color. Which brings us to my last point, which is roots. And again, it's a matter of opinion whether you want to embrace your gray hair. I think gray hair can absolutely be done in a very youthful, chic way. But what I'm talking about here is roots. So what you never want is to have, say, brown hair and gray roots. That will age you far more than if you had all over gray. Now, I said the previous tip was the last one, but we're just gonna talk about one more bonus category, and that is your hair part. Now, I feel like in the last year or two, there's been a lot of talk about Gen Z saying that the only part is the center part and that millennials need to get rid of their side part. And far beyond millennials, I do feel that women typically, after a certain age, will typically go to a more side-swept part. I get that it's probably easier to add more volume. Basically, this category is more of a tip, but that is to just play around with your part. You'd be surprised at just how refreshing a center part can be if you've not had one for years. And it might take a little more manipulation, but you can absolutely get volume up at the front near the face where it is necessary while still having a center part. And sometimes a side part can just fall so flat on the head that it's almost harder to add volume that way. So yeah, these were very simple, very basic tips that can just really revamp your haircut and style. So if you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up. If you would love more of a series on this topic, definitely happy to do more. If you're still here and you haven't yet, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button. But yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. If there are any areas of your hair that you're looking to kind of update and are kind of stuck, go ahead and ask me down below and I'd be happy to give you my suggestions. So yeah, I'm out of breath. It's really hot, but thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I'll see you in the next one. Also, this cut style needs to die and just never come back. Bye guys.